The big old go live button. Just gonna double check if we actually have started. And there we go. So yes, tonight I'll just be playing some coastals. I have a few tech trees to still complete. And especially my German and Russian ones are a bit neglected, although my Russian one isn't as bad as I thought it was, but my German one definitely needs some work. So I think I'm just gonna jump straight into it. And just hope that the queue times won't take too long at this battle rating. And we keep waiting. In the meantime, let's actually look how far I am. Almost halfway to the MZ1. And a long way away from spading the Crescender Grosso, that's for sure. $21,000 for propeller. Oof. 18 for artillery. Yeah, those higher tier mods are gonna take a while. How fast can this actually go? 31. Yeah, only like 35.5. It's not too bad for something like this. Just need to get the mods, of course. I should probably actually put an aircraft in this lineup, but do I even have appropriate German aircraft? Nothing too good I've spaded, do I? Actually, no, I do have this one. What does it carry again? Could be good. Let's see if I can actually put it in the lineup. It takes... Oh no, I can put it in the SF-40 spot. Mm-hmm. And does the AFD-1 carry a fighter? Not really. Oh well, that'll have to do then. And there we go. The first battle for tonight. Fuego Islands boat. Not a map you see very often. Do I want to spawn out in the open though, or do I want to... Neither spawn is really too good unless I go to B from here. I think that'll be the plan. I'm gonna have shots on 2A as well.
Schiff kampfbereit machen. Objekt direkt vor uns. Motor 5 Geschwindigkeit.
I don't think I'll make the hard left. I'll just go straight and see what happens. Get annihilated apparently, is what's gonna happen. Immediately. Well, it doesn't help that I'm in a full up there though, with a full lager. So let's see what we can do from this spawn then. Nice high velocity 88, that does help with these kind of ranges. Now if only my own aim could actually do as well. And enemy destroyer. Lovely. It seems that the Turbina isn't quite looking at me. This sure is all the better for me. Let's see if we can finish off this PT-658. That's a PT-200. I'm not too familiar with the American green PT boats. I'm very tempted to shoot the Turbina just because I'm about to get into cover. And it seems I might actually do quite some bit of damage as well. Or was it somebody else that just did it to his engines? Really use some artillery by now. And I'm now being ran by the Asheville, thank you. Thank you very much, Asheville. For the love of God, Asheville, stop reversing. Jesus.
Thanks.
Kollisionsgefahr! Ziel identifiziert.
Okay, the 37 is just not doing it in these conditions. But back to the 88 it is. And for some reason this 88 is... Oh, spoke too soon. I was about to say it's surprisingly stable in these sea conditions, but... not quite.
Ruder auf Null.
That doesn't hate itself, okay. Do you have enough for a plane? I do, but now. That's always nice to see. Get that 88 turned around, come on. Let's see, maybe we can do something with the 37. Come on. Come on. There's a turbine again. Both guns looking at the other way. And I'm getting shot from that direction now. Okay, that's a good... And now I have the destroyer's attention, and there we go. I'm not liking my odds in an aircraft though. At the same time, I don't really have much else to use. It also doesn't help that we seemingly don't have any destroyers, nor do we have any frigate-like ships like their Falaga. Where is the Falaga, by the way? There it is. Nice and big in the background there. I should probably go for a destroyer though. Yeah, the red rat. We're doing quite fine for the time being. Although there don't seem to be many others in this chat for the time being. I have a fuse delay. I don't. Ooh. Well, let's see what we can do. Boy, let's see if we can pull up. Can we pull up? We cannot. And I missed my bomb as well? No, I didn't. Well, this match is pretty much over now, isn't it? And there it is. It could have been a really fun map if we didn't get a full up there and just a better enemy team composition. we'll just jump straight into the next one. I just want to compare something real quick. I do have the same RP modifier as the later rank 4s. But 2000 RP seems like really small when each modification is 6000. And again, that was a defeat. Oh well, I'll keep on trucking. They really do. It is not great. Hello, Bill. Like, I am already not looking forward to having to do 21,000 and 18,000 RP on these modifications. But oh well. I do eventually really want to get to the Köln though, it looks like a really cool frigate. Like, the thing is, I don't really think that mixed battles is really... I wouldn't have a problem with mixed battles if only the, like, RP requirements weren't that extremely high. Because you get that awkward space with coastal vessels where... Like, the rank 2s... Like these ones, the 2.0s and the 2.3s, it makes sense for them to kind of get an increase in RP cost for modification. Same even with the 2.7s, because they still face a lot of coastals. But when you get into 3.0 and 3.3, when your coastal vessels are basically the same BR as reserve destroyers, them costing an arm and a leg to get modifications is just absurd. I also love how this... But is the cost not the same? Why is this one more expensive? So it's like it's the same cost as M17. Aha! A coastal only map. Creaky chair being creaky again. But this should be quite fun. However, I don't actually know. I always go to B myself, but I haven't actually played this map at 2.7. I've only ever gotten it in like 1.3 and 1.7.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Motoren, Höchstgeschwindigkeit.
The 3-man squad on our team all seemingly going... Yeah, if they're going C, I'm gonna be but that is a wrong spawn for that. Might try and go in between here.
Objekt direkt vor uns.
Well, the thing is as well, like for Blue Water, the costs jump up, but so do your capabilities. Whilst with Coastal, the cost goes up, but your capabilities don't. Actually, kind of the opposite when you constantly have to fight Blue Water vessels. Sea conditions pretty calm, so I should be able to use the 37. Although I kind of like using the 88. And close quarters probably isn't the best idea. So I'm gonna go in between here.
Thanks.
This matchmaking is really weird. Because those are like 1-7s, I believe. And I'm just sitting here at 2-7. Kind of makes me wonder what the enemy team has.
Ruder auf Null. Ruder, Backbord.
Yeah, but I don't really mind if it's mostly AI. And there usually is mostly just coastal maps. Because again, this is genuinely a map where you can only have coastals. There's no blue water spawns.
Objekt direkt voraus.
It is also entirely possible on this map that I will not see a single enemy. Because the AI pathing on this map is actually pretty bad. They keep crashing into the islands. Or they'll all go to like just short of the A point and just circle around here all the time. Same with the C point gunner, they'll just circle around it. Since I'm slow, I'm also just not gonna see anything. So what I'm gonna do is something very stupid and just go to their spawn.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
I don't even see.
Ruder, Steuerbord.
I don't have a line of sight to see from here. I got sunk anyways. Like the other problem with maps like this is these are really fun coastal maps.
Enemy forces have captured a
But the
zone.
ticket bleed is so fast on coastal only maps that you just can't really get anywhere or position yourself anywhere fun.
Identifiziert.
I don't know what one to. Over there, okay.
1000 Meter.
Destroy the target.
We're winning.
Now there is an enemy Sokote that artied one of ours. And I kinda want to run into the Sokote because they'd be easy pickings.
Ziel identifiziert.
It's just the gun not aligning properly.
We've captured
Nope.
most of the strategic zones.
500 Meter. Feind von Granaten getroffen. Ruder, Backbord. Ziel identifiziert. Vor. Hier raus. 1000 Meter.
Dodged the artillery by sheer luck. Sokote got sunk, but it was indeed over at B. Shame I couldn't get to it.
Ruder, Steuerbord.
Enemy Crescendo Grosso all the way over there, which I'm unable to deal with. How should I deal with it? There we go. Okay, I'm missing the top on him. There goes all of my frontal armament. Let's see if we can get the 20s on target. And we could.
A little more effort and victory will be
So I
ours.
missed some chat messages, but yeah. I kind of like the 88. Especially with the shrapnel change, it seems pretty good at dealing with coastals. The 37 is probably the best still for close range engagements though. The 88 is pretty good at long range.
Steuerbord.
And there we go. Yeah, the Christian de Gross is really fragile as well. But let's take something a bit more fun. Maybe actually take it to A as well. I got 5 kills on the Christian. That's good. Good enough at least.
Kampfstationen, Feind gesichtet. Oder Backbord.
Hit him. There we go.
Oder Steuerbord. Ei, Steuerbordsteuer. Oder Steuerbord. Ei, alle Ruder
This is one of the previous Battle Pass boats, and it's a really, really nice premium to have. Especially because it's a really nice 37mm gun. Rapid rate of fire and never overheats. Which might just be an oversight on Gaijin's part, but oh well.
Ruder auf Null. Motoren, volle Kraft zurück.
Something is capturing B, so I'll just continue capturing A. Although I think the ticket bleed is fast enough where even if they capture, they just don't have the time to capture B. And there we go.
Rückhalt. Waffen und Ausrüstung in den Lagern.
The Bofors will. The Bofors will overheat if you keep firing it. Although I haven't actually ever fired a Bofors enough to actually jam it. Yeah. And the rest goes to propeller, and then afterwards I can get artillery. 166,000 RP to spade this vehicle, compared to also 166 for M17, but FD is 90. It almost doubles, just going up 1 BR step. How much is this one to spade? 90. That's going to be 160. Yep. That's quite a drastic jump compared to the previous ones, going from 60 to 90. It's still a big jump, really. But oh well. Yeah, I think the pom-pom doesn't overheat, but doesn't the pom-pom also like have a belt it needs to reload? Like an actual physical reload. Yeah. I think if I manage to get the MZ1 today, I'll be quite happy. Though it isn't that great either. Yeah, but the Satas Bofors are also like fire twice as fast as normal Bofors, the L70. I think it's literally twice as fast. But yeah, those overheat quite quickly. I genuinely think that the octuple pom-pom is too heavy to put on a coastal vessel. I've seen one in real life and it is massive. A quad pom-pom would already be quite funny. But an octuple pom-pom is... whew. You know, I went to a military museum in my country where they had one, apparently. I didn't even know they had one. Sadly, it was rusted to all hell. But those octuple pom-pom mounts are really big. It's quite an impressive sight, really. Even with all the rust. I do really like the octuple pom-pom mounts in game though. They're really fun anti-air mounts, because it's just a constant stream of 40mm, practically. Okay, another decent coastal map, as long as the matchmaking doesn't screw me over. I think I want to go to A. Although I'll have to roll the dice between what spawn I'll actually get. Oh, you do. I think there's some videos on the octuple pom-pom online that actually show you like the crew complement. And it is not small. Much like the turning circle of this boat, jeez. Come on. I really don't want to throw it in reverse. Hope we don't have to, with a bit of luck. Ready. There goes one of my 20 mils. Oh, did I run myself aground sideways? Didn't I? Well, that's gonna be a quick end to my battle. I genuinely got myself stuck. Well, let's try that and see if anybody even notices. In the meantime, I can bully this K8. Nope, nope. I'm moving backwards. I do indeed have this, but I'd rather not get shot at by a suspicious amount of 20mm. Not quite sure how I got unstuck, but I'm happy for it. Let's disable the tow hook and get a move on. Friendly destroyer, that's good to see.
Allied forces have captured a
Hopefully it's a competent one. Yeah. Just have to pray to RNGesus or the snail and hope he gets spawned facing the right way. I like going to A on this map just because you can't really get flanked. You'll either have to come from here and you can have some overwatch over at B. Or in this case I'll just go in between because we already have a good hold on A with some good forward positions. Though I doubt that those will be held for any real time. Sea conditions is a bit rough, which is suboptimal.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Also locked onto a candid apparently. And candids are really scary.
Most of the zones are under control.
I also forgot to put my own flag on this boat. I need to do that after this battle. Gabiano having some fun by the looks of it. I really like the candid. I don't think I quite have it spaded, or I might actually have it spaded. No, I do have it spaded. I'm pretty sure I have it spaded, and it's quite fun. Because it has the blue water damage model, so you're quite tanky with it. Though when I spaded, they also had pretty good matchmaking. So I got quite lucky. I want to be locked onto the PT, but behind me, really. Oh. What? The 37's shooting at the candid. Yeah, you can see the candid has internal crew compartments. It's already that down. Yeah, I think those kind of ships are not as tanky as they used to be thanks to the shell changes. But the candid is usually kind of tanky. And I've lost all of my guns except for the 88 apparently. And then I repaired them in less than a second. Okay. That seems a bit off to me. Oh. Roll, which I don't like. I'm surprised I didn't finish her off, but yeah. Is there another? No, there isn't. No, yes there is. And it was a German with 20 mils. Do I use a backup? I don't think I will. Oop. Need to put my fuse timer on. Do we have any big boys on the enemy team? Yes, there is a destroyer heading to sea. Let's try and intercept that first. Now, I have noticed that I'm not the greatest at dive bombing in this thing. Kind of compresses at high speed. So I might do a glide bomb instead. Which is dive bombing but at a shallower angle. Now I can't really identify what destroyer it is. I want to say Clemson, but I'm not sure. My other guess was Turbine, but if it was a Turbine, it would have already shot at me with the 40 mils. So I'm willing to bet, and that does, yep, that's a Clemson. Rear 76 and wing mounted 20s. Let's slid a little bit, let's scary from the side. Try not to eat 20 mils to the face, but I can't promise anything. And just get a 20 mil straight to the 1000 kilo bomb. That's also a possibility. Guess it'll be Christian over to B. You know, I should probably actually just take a Stuka instead of BF-110, because then I can actually properly dive bomb with it. I might do that. Lob 37 over. Only barely. What's CH shooting at the that is not Clemson. I could also take a torpedo bomber, but the Germans don't really have any great torpedo bombers. And I think I do have a Focke-Wulf 190 with a torpedo, but I don't remember what BR it is. I think it's too high to do the funny at this battle rating. And game over again. Could have been better, could have been worse. But let's swap out that BF-110 for a Stuka. Do I have any fun Stukas though? Actually, no, what is that? Yeah, there it is, 4.0. Sadly, no shenanigans to be had of that thing. I guess it'll be the D3. It can replace my VS8, I'm not using it anyways. We take the 1000 kilo. And two 250s. And replace this with something else, I guess. By the way, that is actually something I need to revisit at some point, is the 111 with the... I think it's this one, isn't it? The 111 with the Fritz Axe, because that is now an actually functional AP bomb. So I might have to revisit that at some point. Although it also carries torpedoes, you said, right? Oh, this one does carry torpedoes, okay. But they're quite bad, aren't they? Let's see. Not too bad in... I really like having single-engined planes for the job, though, but they don't really have any, do they? Well, of course, this me machine, but it's 4.0. You know what? I'll just do this, and off we go again. And then I can choose whether I feel the need for 111 means or for dive bombing. Ooh, let me check that out. Actually, now that you just call it out, is it for the detector one? Let me check that out. It'll be this one, won't it? Do you have the scale and rotation ready? Max scale and the right rotation. That's condition, but that's fine. Ooh. That's a lot of it. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Negative 155. That is a kind of nice 55. Actually, this 51, so it has a little bit of a blotch. If we do 55, yeah, it entirely goes. Yeah, nice. Oh, there's a bit of a spot there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, neat. I'll keep that in mind. But now, back to the Germans. I think I might have to give, you know, that'll be next week's streams, is AP bombs and trying to actually use them. I think what I could do is the Fritz Axe is definitely something I want to try, give a proper try at Cruiser BR again. Or maybe even, ooh, should I try the Battleship BR? With the Baden? But can you get up to altitude with the 111 and then the reasonable pace? I can also try the Japanese 800 kilogram AP bomb on their dive bombers. I can also try the Wyvern, is like 2,000 pound. Is it 1,000 or 2,000 pound? I think it's a 1,000 pound AP bomb. But yeah, I really do need to give AP bombs a chance, like an actual try. I just know that they're very difficult to use. I don't actually have the 177, but yeah, that is a good shout. If I want to do it at 7.0, I might actually have to grind it then. How far away am I from the 177? Still quite a ways away, actually. Although I do have premium stuff to use. Yeah, I might actually try that. I think the Fritz Axe is probably the best AP bomb you could use because you can guide it in ever so, like, somewhat. Because you really need to be very accurate with AP bombs, and I don't think I'll get that accuracy out of dive bombers. Unless it's like a stationary target, and even then it might be iffy. Because I did actually test AP bombs when they came out, when they first became functional. And you need to drop them from a pretty high altitude to get the most use out of them. Like, I think I tried out the D4Y with the 500 kilogram SAP bomb, I think. No, I actually also did try the 800 kilo. And you need to drop it from like 3 kilometers up in a dive to get the most pen out of it against battleships. And then if you want to use it properly against battleships, you need to, like, from 3 kilometers up, drop it right next to their turrets. Which on a moving target is on a stationary target is already difficult enough. On a moving target it's very difficult. Although it probably is something you could do in arcade because you just have in-air reloads, so you could spam them quite a bit. Oh well. I'm not really that big of a CAS player for naval. I just know if I take a big enough bomb I'll detonate most things. But I do kind of want to experiment with the other weaponry other than just big high explosive bombs. Yes. Your downward speed does actually impart penetration on AP bombs. because I tested it with the B5, I tested it with the B5 and the B7 with some friends, and the B5 I dropped at level altitude, and with the B7 I dove and dropped it at roughly the same altitude, but then in a dive. Or did I even? I think I even did it with the B5 as well, just diving. And it does seem that the downward momentum does import more penetration into an AP bomb, which makes sense.
Objekt direkt voraus. Motoren.
Full up tier? Big up tier at least, but I'm not sure if it's a full up tier. It's really cool that the AP bombs actually function as they do. And I always thought, like, because it got added kind of randomly in an update, and I always kind of thought that the AP bombs finally being functional might be like a step towards carriers, but that's just me donning my tinfoil hat again. I love how we've barely spawned and that Christian de Grosse is already dead. Christian de Grosse. It is such a fragile boat. Markets, I'm sure where it is.
The Allied forces have captured
Rough
the
seas
zone.
again. They are oddly squishy. Like, squishier than you'd think a coastal vessel would be. This is my experience in the Christian de Grosse. They're just... I don't know. Ooh, boy, I thought it was a bit closer than that. And there goes my entire boat. Yep. Oh, I'll take the AFD. It's a bit tankier at least.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Kollisionsgefahr.
Take him down!
I think there's still a custom camo I have on the AFD. I'm so confused as to where my targets actually are. There's the... Let's put all AI gunners on that, because I want to carry them. The 88s really do seem to hit very hard now with the shrapnel changes. Like, they used to be pretty okay damage-wise before, but I don't remember them hitting that hard, even against the SF-40s.
Ziel identifiziert. Wo? 160. 500 Meter. Heilige Drängung und Geschwindigkeitsverlust. Direkte Treffer. Alles Steuerbord.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Somebody attack him!
Some AI, so it's a bit less of a threat. Aircraft is a bit dangerous though. That's why I leave my gunners on all targets, because I can just shoot at stuff I haven't seen yet. AT-ATs aren't doing too much damage against this Russian
Attacking
boat.
the enemy.
But that's because most of the crew in that Russian boat is in the bridge. There we go. And the aircraft up, so let's put the gunners on only that, but it seems to already be going down. Go to all targets again. And now let's turn into... Let's see... Just need to keep turning so the 88 can open up. Ouch. That's good. There go all my guns. And there goes the 88 again. This has to come back up. It do seem like 20 mils are really shredding gun turrets recently. Because my hull is fine, but my turrets are just getting shredded. Yeah. He could be aiming for the turrets, of course, but that's still a bit weird. But now, let's do some dive bombing. Didn't really want to mess with the SF-40 again, though. Be a good target. What is that? MC-40. Well, actually captured A. Nothing we can tell. MC-40 is going to be a bit of a pain because nobody's shooting at him. So the SF-40. I think what I might do is strike this guy and then try and continue onto the SF-40. Although the thing is, the SF-40 is a much easier target, so I can drop it from a higher altitude. I just need to be careful I don't get gunned down by the AI boats because they have really good AA. Yeah, I think I'll drop the SF-40 first. Reflection's making it a bit hard to see him. In fact, the there goes the 37. And his main guns.
Allied forces have captured us
Or is it
all.
just his... Oh, doesn't matter. Kind of matters. I think I'll just drop the bomb there.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Keep going. There's the MC. Or the... I think it's the MC. Oh, I don't have a... Okay. I don't quite know how it got out of there. There we go. I do still have an elevator, but I don't have a rudder. I'm shocked I only lost a gear leg. I thought I was going in the drink there.
Victory is near.
Ooh boy. Okay, that's just my gunner that got taken out by that thing. Whatever shell it was. Yeah, the gunner just got a face full of shrapnel. Now, can I land this thing with just one gear leg without detonating? Not having a rudder or a vertical stabilizer is not helping. But let's just put it down. Not crash into that AA sandbag, because that'll just make me detonate. Yeah, there we go. Perfect landing. I think the match is going to be over before I take off again, though. Although, might not be.
Attack the B point!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
How are they capping A with our Echelon just right outside of it? Well, guess I'll have more targets to go after. I wouldn't really say that was a careful landing, that's for sure. But it worked. I have to get this fat bus up in the air again. I think that's one of the main reasons why I like the Japanese aircraft, is just because they have a pretty good bomb loads and you just fly them again. Although I could probably do the same if I actually had a decent strike aircraft for Germany. Like some of the fighters carry pretty good bomb loads as well. I'm already overheating my engine. And it seems that we're going to lose this battle. Yep. I'm just not at a good altitude to actually try and strike anything anymore either.
The enemy has proven stronger.
Oh well. Probably should have just crashed in the ocean and got myself into a boat. Let's see. I'm trying to think, right? Because this is just gonna take ages for me to actually grind the Germans. At the same time, though, I'm getting really close to finishing Britain. I should have played some Russia, because I haven't actually played it. Because I've heard that this thing is pretty... I've seen that this thing is pretty good. And if I get it, that's rank 4 done for Russia. The Americans are, they're in a state I'm fine with. Yeah, I do have Candid spaded. I think I might play some Britain. They've got some funny aircraft as well. I really like using the Firecrest with the RP3s. It still has a while to go. Although it is quite funny, this is 2-7. It's also... It's early rank 4. It is all just shy of 90,000, whilst my Christian de Groot at the same BR is 166,000 to spade. So you know what? I think I'll just play the British a bit. Maybe try and spade the arrow. Because once I've got arrows spaded. I just have to play the frigates, basically. And they look pretty promising. Although there's a very annoying bug with the arrow at the moment. Well, at the moment, it's been there ever since it was released. And that's that it has the not enough crew percentage thing that blue water vessels have. But the fun part is that it gets triggered at 18% crew. That's definitely unfortunate. I'm really close to spading it. Oh, that will give me a nice boost towards the Terra Nova. I'm looking forward to actually finishing my British Blue Water again. I did at one point have British Blue Coastal, finished. But then they added all the frigates and I just didn't really bother back then. Green Mountains Gulf is pretty good, as long as matchmaking isn't terrible. Do I go? I don't really want to go that path because you just get bombarded. I think I'll go that spawn. The arrow is pretty... 44 is not the slowest. Not fast either, but it's not the slowest.
All hands to battle stations. Engine, flank speed. Helm, midship.
2317? I think the PC-4501 is 17. 451, not 4501. Those are looking like lower tiers as well.
Hold your helm.
Might have some good matchmaking.
Collision alert.
I think the Terra Nova is still kind of mid because it only has HE for as far as I know. And that is just not good. Although HE is a bit more usable nowadays than it was a year ago. I've heard other people really like Terra Nova. I've heard people really dislike Terra Nova. I think I probably won't like it that much either because again, HE only. Okay, that's a big boat. That's the Christian de Grosse, and we already know how fragile those are. Where is it though? There it is. Kind of need to worry about that flank though. Well, I don't think anybody spawned over there.
Starboard your helm.
Should we try and bully the Christian? Well, I think he's behind those. Yeah, he's behind that concrete pillar. That's a Grey Fox, I think. Yep. Too much lead. Number on his crew, that's for sure. There we go.
Helm, hard starboard.
There's no other real threats over there at the moment. This thing? Yes, but also at the same time, not really. Because the SC actually has some anti-air gunners. This thing has a single 50 cal in the rear. The thing is, I do actually like the HMAS Arrow, if only it didn't have that not enough crew bug. Yeah, technically speaking, this isn't a Bofors. It's a. I'll look into it after I downtown again. But this isn't a Bofors gun. front and take the rear now. I seem to be missing both. There we go. It is a, yeah, it's a 40mm quick-firing Mark 7. I am having some really good matchmaking this match though, by the way. At least for the time being. Although I am bullying the other British players, although I think that's... no, that is a British player, that was the Grey Fox I just shot as well. Feel a little bit bad for doing it, but at the same time... c'est la vie. Oui. What is that? What's that? Is it the pom-poms? And not enough free crew. Oh, okay, it was a 76 shooting me. Didn't even realize. Well, let's have some fun with LP3s. SC497 is a really fun vehicle. Enemy plane has hit the ocean. There's some... that's a lot of tracers. Probably don't really want to approach that in my plane. ET-71. With some friendlies in B. I don't see anything heading over to A, except for a friendly. So let's try and strike some of this. I think that's the Russian boat. Although he's kind of surrounded by scary anti-air. That was an SC497. Okay, that's good. That was dealt with. I'll just try and rocket strike that guy. Nope. Yes, dealt with. The only problem is I'm not the greatest at leading rockets yet. So let's see what I can do. They were kind of alright. It's just dispersion is not the greatest at range. That's a K8 as well. That's not the Russian thing. And there we go.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I'm telling you, I really like this plane of the RP3s. They're a fun weapon to use against coastals. As long, well, I'll keep launching them in groups of 4. I could just launch them and immediately get out.
Attention to the map.
Also decently quick, this aircraft. Yeah, the thing is with the big missiles, I don't really see... The big missiles you should use for destroyers and nothing smaller. Because they're just not accurate enough or they're really difficult to use. Although what I tend to do with stuff like the Uncle Toms or the Tiny Tims is dive bomb with them. But they don't really have any drop dispersion, so they don't really drop off the rails, they just go straight down. At least that's what I used to do with the Hellcat and the Tiny Tims on it. I have actually played the Mosquito of the Uncle Toms. And they're just difficult to use. I don't think I've ever tried going for coastals with them. Need to slow down a lot more. 2 hours, Sky, really? That wasn't... Didn't you all have like 5 battles planned? You didn't just do 1, right? I'm not surprised. Oh, you did 4, good.
Take him down!
That reminds me, favorable BR changes. I probably need to make a YouTube post about it as well at some point. But it's looking kind of whack, the BR changes. A lot of frigates and frigate-like vessels are going up,
Let's keep the pressure on.
whilst the Köln, the German cruiser, is going down, but that's kind of deserved. But the Hipper and Eugen are going back down to 5-7 as well. Which is... both surprising and not really surprising. Oh, really? Interesting.
Attack the sea point!
Ooh boy, Sky, have fun with that. Oh, very cool. I was just thinking, I kind of wanted to try using planes with bigger batteries of RP3s. But there aren't any planes that like coastal BRs with big batteries of RP3s, are there? I think like the lowest I can think of are the Fireflies. They're, I think, 3740. And RP3s don't really do that well against destroyers, for as far as I know. I think there's a VSA trying to be sneaky. Like aren't there ones with 16 RP3s? I kinda want to try one of those out against coastals. Because I can then launch 2 batteries of 8. Which could be
Let's keep the
interesting.
pressure on. Victory is close.
And game over before I could get another rocket strike. I'm starting to think I really shouldn't go back to rearm an aircraft. Just try and deal as much damage in one run. That is pumps for the arrow. Yeah, there's a couple with 8, but I'm currently using one with 8. And they're fine, but I kind of want to try more. What do I want next? Smokescreen maybe? That could actually be useful in some cases. Where are the Fireflies? Oh, they're in this line, of course. Actually, 3-3. Does this one get the... No, it only gets 8, but I think the second one gets... Yeah, the second one gets 16. I don't think this one... Actually, does Typhoon get 21s now? There is actually... It's not a good plane, is it? The A20 gets quite a few, doesn't it? 12? Yeah. It's just 3 times 4. It won't. The link, I think it'll show in your end that it'll send a link, but I don't think it'll allows links. I don't know if that's a setting I put in or if that's just a default setting where it doesn't allow posting of links, which I am fine with, by the way. But I think, or don't you have me on Discord as well, RB? If you do, you can always send a link to me, and I'll just quickly look at it. What BR is it, Mosquitoes? 3-7, isn't it? Or 3-3? Yeah, 3-7. So you practically cannot really use them against destroyers. Yeah, I don't really like big strategic bombers for naval. It's also just boring. You know, land a big bomb and vaguely the same postcode as a ship. It's going quite well, Sample. Just playing some coastals. Switch from Germany over to Britain. Because I think I'll have a bit more fun with the British. And a bit more progress done as well. That reminds me the next battle pass is going to be soon, isn't it? And I have, may or may not have already heard or have some inklings about what the battle pass boat could be. And if the rumors are true, it's going to be very cool. Well, you know it's going to be very cool. A little bird has indeed told me.
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port.
And it's definitely a cool boat, but I kind of don't know how useful it's going to be. Did I get another downtur again? Well, I'm not complaining. I think I'll move around here, try and stay in cover. Alrighty, I'll check that out as soon as I can. It's a pretty goofy, funky ship, if the rumors are true. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, not ruin the surprise, and I also don't think it's a good idea to tell the internet what it is yet, or else my birdie might get in trouble. But I think if it's true, it's gonna be a very cool addition. I'm not gonna share it.
Ahead! 2,000 meters.
thing is, though, I've heard the other vehicles as well, and I think the boat is genuinely the only thing worth it in that battle pass. At least to me. But it's if you like boats,
Captured a zone.
it's gonna be a good boat for a battle pass. And I'm gonna get melted here. Damn it! I was trying to hit his ammo rack as well, but it didn't work. It's also the thing is I do actually always get the battle pass boats. Although I've actually forgotten what was this battle pass boat. Oh, it was a destroyer, of course, a French destroyer. Just don't care about. I haven't really tried this much at all, this battle pass. I don't even... Yeah, if I try I might get the Sheridan, but I'm quite a ways away from it. Artillery in this boat, why I'm not using it. They have a destroyer.
Take him down. The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Okay. Could be worse for us. This is 2-7. I'm playing 2-7.
Somebody attack him!
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard.
I could play some 3... Actually, no, my lowest Russians displayed is 3-0. I think my team will have B, so I'm gonna try and... C rather, and I'm gonna try and go to B. Yeah. Still have a few 2-7s. Enemy destroyer is finally an A. That's fine. Because we should be capturing C.
Captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Where is this target I'm locked onto?
Port your helm.
No clue.
Starboard. 2000.
Over there, apparently. Oh, that's a different boat, isn't it?
Port all.
Another friendly securing B, so that means I can look to kill rather than to cap.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
next will be an arty strike, but that's going to miss gloriously. Where is that guy? Never mind.
Take him down!
Also under spawn. Okay.
Target
I
identified.
think the section of danger is already being focus fired.
Shells on target.
Few more shells to take down that guy.
Hell.
Although I do need to remember there's a clam snout there somewhere as well.
Hold your helm.
As well as an SL-40 Heavy apparently. That sounded like a really big shell hitting very close to me. So let's just disengage from this heavy. And get shot by a destroyer. Destroyer, eh? Do we try the funny? I think we try the funny.
All hands. All hands.
That's also what I like about the Firecrest, is you can both use it against destroyers and coastal vessels. 443 and 122. Good speed, good range as well. Low filler though. But it doesn't matter, it should still cause perma-flooding. B6 is going in with an 800, I'm guessing? Yep. 443, that's my speed that I need to go for. Actually pretty low. That guy's AA gunners are shooting at coastals. We're gonna aim for the engines just to cripple it. Torpedo away. And we hit near the magazine anyways, but that causes perma-flooding. It should slow him down. Let's get his air brakes back in. I thought he was going a lot faster than that. But I was getting a lot closer than I thought I was as well.
Attention to the map!
Should have really gone for the turbine. Too late now. That's a Churchill? Okay then. He's probably not going to go down, no. But the compartment will flood and that should slow him down a bit. But no, he's not going to go down from a torpedo to that area. It'll take another torpedo or two to actually sink him.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, my next target should be that Aquilon. There he goes with an 800. I do have a friendly destroyer on the field, okay. Going to A. Good. Good. No, perma-flooding just means that that compartment floods and cannot be emptied out, but it's just that compartment that gets blacked out. And if that compartment gets saturated with flooding, it'll stop. And a single hull compartment usually isn't enough to flood out a ship. What is fun though is that I think that compartment did hold his magazine, so that should reduce the rate of fire on his gun. If you get perma-flooding in an engine room, that's devastating, because that means that the engine is permanently flooded and thus permanently disabled. So that's why I really want to try and go for engine spaces with torpedoes. That guy is going to be very annoying over at sea. Maybe the Dracha can deal with him though. Churchill went down. We're capping A, also good. Yep, Aquilona got down. Okay, so I actually now have a choice for targets. I think that Destroyer will be my target. See, what is my altitude for this? 122. Coming out of the bad angle though, am I? Oh, the B6 is just gonna nuke him, isn't he? Yep. And game over. That's smoke screen for my arrow. And we keep going. Nope, what's that? Sure thing. Yeah, the spading progress on arrow is going quite smoothly. Just need a 15,000 more RP and I'll have it spaded. And then I think if I do get it spaded and I still have some energy left to continue the stream, I'll probably go to Russia. I am almost finished with my British tree again then. Just 2 more boats. And that'll be my 3rd coastal tree finished. All refinished. I did at one point have all the British coastal vessels. But I foolishly spaded all of them and then they added the frigates. And then I had no spading bonuses to put in the frigates. And then they added the Thermal H and the Arrow. And the 1383. And there we go, another battle. Golden Bay is actually quite a decent map for coastals. At least I like it quite a lot. I don't like it for destroyers though. It's a bit too open.
Prepare the ship for battle.
Collision alert.
Engine, flank speed.
Updated again to 3-0, 3-3 rather. We've got 2 Dragas,
Station. Enemy spotted.
which is good for us. Less so for the enemy.
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port.
Plenty of enemy destroyers for a torpedo bomber to get to later on. And that is an HMS Churchill.
5,000 meters.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing.
Not quite sure what to think of seeing an HMS Churchill in the wild again.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard. Destroyer.
Alright, see you later, RB. I don't think it's a bot though. Unless you mean like a botter rather than an actual bot. Let me check. That's a player. It's also a player, that's an Litchfield. So that's the... I don't know. And that's the Churchill, isn't it? And that's... yeah, that's a player.
Allied forces have captured the zone.
Oh boy, they have a Liscum. Is it within artillery range?
Enemy troops.
No, that's bad. So he's not having a main gun really, but it will. Liscum seems to be occupied with other stuff. She is even a Liscum, it's a Brantford. So now the objective is going to be to get closer to the Brentford. Look at the artillery on his face.
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port. Close. Ahead. 1,000 meters. Target
I think I can just go straight through to him in a straight line. Because he doesn't seem to be paying attention. The Dragas are probably distracting him a bit.
Our victory is near.
Collision alert.
It's moving forward at high speed now though.
Destroy the target.
Let's drop some RTs there and see what happens. In the meantime, let's farm some more AIs. Ignore the shots coming from behind.
We captured
Okay, that's a destroyer. And me gloriously missing this 123k. Or is it just this? And not my free crew. taken out. Problem is that Turbine is in an awkward spot to torpedo. But then I just don't torpedo the Turbine, I guess.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And that is not a sentence I want to repeat fast. Torpedo the Turbine. Alrighty, subtext. We'll see you around. Brentford has been dispatched by the Draches. Not quite sure what happened to Turbine there. It seems like he detonated.
Enemy forces have
There's 3
captured
years to
a
go.
zone.
There we go. Altitude is good as well. Aim for the engine room. Torpedo away. And hit the magazine. Let's use a backup, because the destroyer B is dead.
Enemy spotted.
Yep.
Starboard your helm. Target identified.
Oh boy, okay. I have been starting to hear torpedoes coming before actually seeing them. And it's very scary to hear a torpedo. But I'm glad you can actually hear them rather than just having to rely on seeing them. Well, I'd rather with rather than against the Venus sky. Because I am trying to actually grind my ships. I got that accuracy out of the main gun. I'm using that kind of a list. Righty. Yep, there are mines in here. There they are. It's a friendly Stuka. Let's deal with some of these mines whilst we're here. Or run into one. I could have sworn I actually looked out for one. Okay. Guess you can't see all of them.
Starboard your helm.
It's one way to minesweep, I guess, just running into them.
Target identified.
But it does mean that Turbine got 2 mine kills, so he must be quite happy.
200. 5,000 meters.
seeing any mines in my path now.
Action station. Enemy spotted.
Just keep going forward.
All back.
Deal with this one. And there's a mine over there. Some over there. That's not sure that I get one of our friendlies that close to it. Where? Where's the mine? I don't see one.
We have most of the zones.
Gonna try and clear some of these out.
Engines. All stop.
If I have the gun depression, that is.
Help. Hard starboard. Aye. Enemy mines ahead. Help. Engines. Help midships. Aye. Enemy mines ahead.
The hitbox on mines are kind of funky. It also doesn't help that the mines are bobbing up and down as well as my gun is. Yeah. Nope. Never noticed that the thing actually has ammo in the front of it. So I'm not seemingly hitting it. Okay, there goes my gun.
Collision alert!
Do I have torpedo mode enabled or something? No, I don't. What's up with that lead? Do I just shoot him with 40 mil? I think I will. Although, I should probably try and get closer as well. Of course, if you can knock out his engines, the torpedo kill will be a lot easier to get.
Keep it up and victory will be ours. 1,000 meters.
Man is repairing his engines constantly as well. I don't think I can get torpedoes away. Or at least not a hit, yeah, no, before the game ends. Ooh, come on. This would have definitely hit. Damn. Well, so we need to invite Sky. Where is he? There he is. $12,000 RP to go. That was a pretty quick queue for a 3-man squad.
Secure the ship for sea.
And we turn around
Alert.
Enter.
to Gateway.
Take him down.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
And let's just throw it in reverse before I beach myself again.
Enemy spotted. Helm, midship.
Although it seems I'll run myself aground ever so slightly.
Helm, harbor starboard. Harbor starboard. Aye.
Shoot at that guy a little bit.
Enemy.
Not within artillery range there, so it's a game.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard. Target identified.
That's an AI, yep.
Bearing 100.
Okay, they've got an AFD. Let's mark it.
3,000 meters. Target identified. Target identified.
Somebody attack him.
Hold your helm.
We have a destroyer. We do. I'm surprised you're surviving this long, Lord, with the amount of fire you're taking.
Collision alert.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
Let's make sure we don't get in his way. And let's see what's out here. Let's say may I again.
Thank you.
Can barely hit over the island.
Take him down.
That's the AFD's 20 shooting at us.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 100. 2,000 meters.
Somebody attack him.
There we go. Spawn protection wall. Oh boy.
Helm, midship.
Need cover.
Yeah. If you just enable your tow hook. Let's see if we can get close enough to you. Although it seems you're dragging yourself off them. You're fine. Not with an archery range of B though, might be a problem.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Oop. Small bunk.
Excuse me.
Trying to leave your gap there. There we go. capture Alpha.
The Line forces have captured a zone.
Destroy the target.
Take him down! Destroy the target!
Most of my artillery hit the island. It's a bit annoying. A bit of a shame.
Target identified.
They also have a destroyer. It's not good. Especially since ours just seem to be face rushing it.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage. Take him down.
Target identified. First. Bearing 60. 2000
I am willing to bet our Litchfield is going to get torpedoed.
destroyer. Bearing 40. 3000 feet.
Or just get gunned down by the Brantford.
Shells on target.
Let's see if we finish up this coastal. We need to do something about that Litchfield. Well, just shoot his engines, I guess. Eventually it'll sink. The PTO shooting up earlier also got sunk, so it's perfect. And the Litchfield is going to go down any second now. Yeah. Now we have that problem.
Take him down.
We have artillery. He's actually sailing away from me. I thought he was going near me. That's a mistake. And I'm gonna go down, but now I think I can take my Firecrest. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Firecrest with the RP3s, and we'll see what we can do with it.
All hands, abandon ship.
The enemy destroyer didn't spawn back in the destroyer, that's good to see. Ours did, and does seem to be going for C now. Yeah, but them having two of those sub-chasers is quite dangerous. I'm gonna go for the furthest one out and see what my first volley can do. The second one is then back there. They're capturing C? With what? Actually, what were they capturing C? What are they capturing C with? I didn't see anything over there. Oh, now I see it. It's a float plane. Ah. Is it a Po 2? Like the Po 2M? Well, it doesn't matter because our destroyer is heading towards sea at great haste. It was a Po-2M. Let's see if we can use this island as cover for the Brantford strike. There we go, nice detonation, but I think something clipped my wing. Come on. Ah, damn it. I was about to get my rockets off. Can I get my wing oriented right? No. No, I couldn't. It's a shame. But our squad mate got the Brantford instead. And that was still a good use of my Firecrest, of one of them.
Starboard! 3,000 meters! Action station! Enemy spotted! Port your helm!
We still have an AFD though. I think it's going like that way-ish.
Ahead! 4,000 meters!
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Enemy!
My RT is on target. Good for me, so that means I can deal with this AFD real quick. There we go.
1,000 meters! Enemy hit! Enemy vessel!
But that sole 50 cal I have on AA duty because there are aircraft incoming.
Torpedo bomber!
Although that's a swordfish, isn't it?
40! 5,000 meters!
They're capturing A, but we're about to have C, and I should be able to decap B. Oh, they have a heavy out there.
That zone.
But Sky should be dueling it soon.
Somebody attack him.
This was our friend in the Po-2. And those PR-123s are really difficult to hit at range.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
Oop. That's a bit rough.
Engine! All back! Collision alert! Ahead! 3,000!
Take the rear with 123 if you can. It's scared because my 40 mils have to arc over him.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
That's not fine though.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Helm!
And Sky finally got sunk after being a menace in their spawn.
Torpedo bomber! Astern! 3,000 meters! Starboard your helm! Aye!
Please no, Sky. We actually still need to secure this. They've got some scary stuff still out there. Oh, how fun. Sky. This is not gonna be funny if you do this.
2,000 meters!
It really isn't.
Yes! Enemy destroyed! Attack course protect!
Oh boy. Well, that was some good RP towards my arrow, that's for sure. Just 8,000 more to go. It would have been, but at the same time, I kind of not. The ticket bleed also went a lot faster than I thought it would be. I thought we still had quite a lot of chances to lose it. But yeah, that Sky gone. It is quite late in Europe after all. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna spade the arrow and call it a night. But that's gonna be at least 2 or 3 more matches. Also, for those that, although I think a lot of you might have, oh, nice guy. Happy birthday to you. But for those that haven't noticed yet, or just... I did actually finally manage to get a video that I was working on. It really shouldn't have taken like 2 weeks more longer than it's originally planned. But I just couldn't find the time. But tomorrow I do have the entire day off. So I'm gonna try and get like most of the next one done. Also, do I want to make another Should You Spade? The thing about the Should You Spade videos is they're actually relatively easy to make. The editing just takes quite a while. But I'm thinking if I want to make another actual Captain's Classroom, because that has been quite a while since I did one of those. And I already know what I want to make it on. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that. Because what I could theoretically do is make the next Should You Spade like in one day. And just schedule it for Wednesday and then work on the other video I want to do. Because I think I've already said multiple times during streams, but my ideal upload schedule for my channel would be 2 videos a week and 1 stream. So like a video on Wednesday, a video somewhere in the weekend, and a stream on Saturday. So I think if I just work on video tomorrow, schedule it for Wednesday, I should have enough breathing room to get one done by the next weekend as well. I'll have to actually see if I can keep that up. Because I do really want to get into video making again. And get the very much sought after PC thing for War Thunder. So I can actually get all the new stuff on the dev server as well. Like that's the main reason I want to be a content creator or part of that program for War Thunder, is just so I can get all the new boats on the dev server and actually try them out. Oh no. 3-3 up there again.
Hold your helm.
Aye, steer port.
Haven't seen that many 3-7 matches yet. Definitely not that many 3-7 coastals.
Target identified. Boat. There. 120.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Can I finish off that coast before it goes behind the arm completely? No, I can't.
Enemy hit. Engine. Flank speed.
Oh, T-22. That's not good. Also 2-1K. That's quite a rare sight.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Something hit that thing really hard, so that's a benefit for me. I get back. Bridges out when I was fully reversing, that's perfect as well. Should be shooting the bridge because that's where most of the crew is in that vessel.
Collision. Alert. Hold your helm.
Aye, steer port.
Oop, pushing up. Yeah, I think something really hit you really hard there, Black, but I'm not quite sure what. It definitely wasn't me. Just stripped like 40% of your crew off. Although we do have a destroyer out there. It might have been that that just slapped you a little.
Ahead. 2,000 meters.
Helm. Hard aport.
Hard port. Aye.
Target
Eep.
identified.
That is gonna be the end of me, isn't it? And not enough big crew. God. But I can do some damage in return at least. And there I go. Do I have enough spawn points for Firecrest? I do. And I'm gonna take the RP3s because the enemy destroyer is a T-22 and that has some very dangerous anti-air. But I don't really want to try a torpedo run against it. We have a Mutsuki, and that's not gonna be great. T-22 just out DPMs it unless the Mutsuki detonates him like that. Come on, Mutsuki, you can do it. There you go. With HE. Damn. That is enemy just sitting there? Oh, that's at PT-59, isn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, well, that guy is going to be my target.
The Allied forces have captured a zone. We're controlling most of the zones.
That's one down. just get out of dodge and line up for another one. There's an enemy aircraft up. Let's try and survive this run so we can deal with it. Never mind. And let's be done. Okay, let's try that again. TBF. Interesting choice.
Starboard! 2,000 meters!
Action station. Enemy
Oh, he's up as well.
Down!
target identified. Both.
TBF did actually torpedo the Mitsuki. I can respect the torpedo bomber.
Starboard all.
I should actually be sinking that guy because he's going straight for sea. Even if it's an AI. Come on. There we go. They took enough 40 more shells,
They're winning.
Shells on target.
but they're already decapturing sea. Let's try and move on to Bravo.
Starboard your helm.
Starboard! 3,000 meters! Aye! Steer starboard!
Yeah, neither am I. There's some artillery going on these, so I have to be careful. So it's far ahead of me, so it's fine.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
I hear some shells whizzing past me, that's a little terrifying.
Direct hit.
But it seems I'm good. Might have been friendly shells. Might have, yeah. Still don't know what's over at sea. It was an LS3, okay.
Engine. All astern.
Bomber! Starboard!
8,000 meters. What's even the point in calling out an enemy bomber if it's 8,000 meters away? That, however, that what? Nah, that's why. Because it's a new bomber.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
It's actually pretty scary because I don't have proper AA on this thing. Just my main gun.
Starboard your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
And of course a single 50 calendar rear. wish I took some HE bolts on this thing. But some hits and assist.
Target identified.
What's going on over there? Looks like a free kill to me.
Target identified. Boat.
There's going to be way too long to try and hit, so let's try to hit the P-59 in the back. Nope, not spawn in front. Pharma, which is going to be spawn protected. That's not good. But it's fine because it's too late for him to really affect him much. Unless they of course capture A. And I get hole detonated. Don't really have a proper bomber either. I can try and do some air interceptions. I can only really afford to lose one more boat. We're actually about to decap C, that's good. But I didn't think we were gonna hold on to B either. Or are we? Oh, we might actually, yeah. Okay, let's insist. So 2 more boats. I'm very tempted to actually strafe boats. Actually, that's 100 over there. Because the rest is just friendly AIs. I'm going to try and strafe a boat. Oh, never mind. Tickets run out. And that is... okay, another modification. And now, yeah. Just need 2,100 more to go. Which, if we're lucky, is just one more match. And that was an incredibly quick queue. Okay, Green Mountains Golf. Let's see if we can try just going to the middle again. And let's take some HE clips.
Action stations, man your posts. Engines, flank speed. Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard.
I'm not quite sure what the matchmaking is like just yet, but the 3-man squad is kind of scary to see.
Collision alert.
Target identified.
Oh, well, that makes it a whole lot less scary just seeing one PT boat.
4,000 meters.
Although it could mean it's a
4,000 meters.
reserve destroy reserve PT boat lineup.
Boat.
Bearing. 40. 4,000 meters.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing. 40. 4,000 meters.
Target identified.
Okay, that's a
Boat.
bit scary.
Bearing. 40. 4,000 meters.
Seeing an SF-40.
Attack the enemy!
3.5 kilometers away. That's well outside of artillery range.
Commencing attack.
Not outside of 40 mil range though. But neither am I outside of his range.
Ahead. 3,000 meters.
There we go.
Shells on target.
Okay. That's nice and close so I can deal with it quickly. Hopefully. There we go.
Port your helm.
Aye, steer port.
Okay. We do have some friendly destroyers on the field. It's always nice to see. Just trying to get all my shells to land, but it seems that I'm looking up and down on the waves quite a bit. Ouch. Come on. I know I can sing that thing.
Take him down.
Target destroyed. Collision alert.
Damage control to station.
Missing an engine also doesn't help. There we go.
Thanks.
Helm. Midship.
Helmet ships. Aye. Three on down. Starboard. 3,000 meters.
And just keep shooting. Want to try not to overexpose myself though. Because I'd rather not get shot at from multiple angles. And then there's an SF-40 on my right somewhere. But other than that, I don't know where any of the player ships are. Apparently an enemy Leopard. And keep firing. I think with a match like this, will pretty much guarantee to spade this HMAS Arrow.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Definitely, even if they were just mostly AI targets. Ouch, okay, that's not good. And yeah, not enough free crew, so I cannot repair my main gun.
Attack the enemy.
And I'll just sling. Totally sink.
Engine is critically damaged.
I probably am going to take the RP3s again, because SF40 to deal with, and I don't know, they're more fun anyways.
All hands, abandon ship.
But I think that should be enough to spade the HMAS Arrow. We're capturing B, that's good to see. The enemy destroyer is going to A. I'll just call it out. Although it seems our destroyer is aware of it. Where is this SF-40? There it is, I think.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I think the BMO is on C. Which might actually warrant a strike first. Never mind, it's bunk. SF-40 is stationary right there. Which really seems like a nice target.
Captured a zone.
Let's see if I can aim these well. Around there-ish. Too high? Okay. Be careful I don't run into the barrage balloon. Okay, never mind. Not quite sure what happened there, but I'll take it. I'm gonna strike that target over at C. At least attempt to. Shoot in the barrage balloon. Another one on my left.
Something fast. The enemy will win.
There goes that thing. Now I want to be aware of aircraft. Up there it is. Because that's what I think happened to the SF-40. Just jayed out to get into a plane. So let's see if we can intercept it. Well, we won't intercept it, but we might shoot it down after the fact. Is that an IL-2? It is, isn't it? Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Destroy the target.
That's a BMO player though, that's not the SF-40 player. He's shut down. He has me slightly confused. Okay, I could have used that wing, not gonna lie. Kind of needed that wing. It'll just trim out, I guess. Although having to line up for a runway, that's it's gonna be a difficult lineup with one wing missing. Oh, I'll be fine. The thing is, the tickets are gonna bleed out way before I get back into the action.
Take him down.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Whatever he's up to. Yeah. I'll see you around, Bill. Okay, the capture point's got neutralized. Let's see if we can make this landing. I don't have the airspeed for this. Come on. Come on. This should do it. There we go. Safe and sound. Hello there. Off we go again. And let's see if there's some coastal vessels to strike. Ooh, destroyer going B. Okay. That Doc Friday guy is having a ball of a game as well, isn't he? Versus BMO now in that 186. We do have destroyer around C. And it's Barker though, although he's
If we don't
having
do something fast, the
a
enemy
decent
will
time.
win.
Yeah, the enemy destroyer is about to roll into B as well. It's gonna be a defeat, this, isn't it?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Mine the Litchfield, okay, so that means B is safe. But our destroyer doesn't seem to be in a position to capture C, does he? No, he got sunk as well.
We've lost. But
Oh well.
next time, victory will be ours.
I think I should still have done well enough to spade the arrow. And did I? 112 RP short. I have the G to do it. But it would be more fun to just play another match. Yeah, that'll be close to the 3-hour mark for streaming as well. But yeah, that's definitely getting Gaijined. So if I either used the backup or we won the match, I would have spaded it. But nope. 112 RP short. Oh well. Did get a decent chunk of research into the Terra Nova at least. So that's nice. Now we can only get a decent queue time. Trying to think if there's a more fun strike aircraft for Britain at this BR. But there isn't really, is there? I guess you just do have the Hurricanes. This one doesn't have any. And this is 6 RP3s. The Hurricane Mark IV gets 8. But then you don't really have any machine guns, just 2 7.7s. Might have to use the 40 mod at some point. Either with the Hurricane Mark IV or the Beaufighter. Could be a fun strike aircraft. Did you know, I think genuinely the Firecrest might be the best strike aircraft for this BR of coastal vessels. Oh, that's a terrible coastal map. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, let's just hope we don't run into too many destroyers. Although with literally only 122 RP to go, I doubt I'll not spade it in one match.
All hands to battle stations. Engines, flank speed.
No destroyers on our team. Very strange map choice for a coastal match. Probably should have gone down here as well, just so you can get into the coastal gunfight.
Boat! Ahead! 5,000 meters!
Also, Nord, if you could wait at the cap for me, that would be great.
Collision alert. Starboard your helm.
Actually,
Port your helm.
I believe you no longer can run over friendly mines, so let's try that out. Yeah, no you can't. The mine's still there. And of course, there's one of those.
Direct hit!
Destroyer ahead, did I? Okay, I did hear that correctly. Sadly. Well, this shouldn't be a problem for us at least.
Target identified.
Let's just keep on doing this in the meantime. Just shooting coastal vessels next to the AIs and get into the gap.
Bearing 360. 3,000 meters. Collision alert.
Port your helm.
Steer port.
Can we deal with this Bradford in some kind of way? We're just shooting it.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
It did some damage to its bridge, that's for sure. Uh-oh. That's gonna be human. All we have to do is just shoot back. Check this guy a bit. But that K8 should have gotten me, really.
Victory's near.
He really had to jump on me. Didn't seem to hit me, apparently. They are kind of squishy, yeah. I mean, they're always squishy to 40 mils. Pretty much anything is.
Attack the enemy.
Oh, I'm in range? Oh, I am, there it is. Probably should have used the RT on the destroyer. I don't know why. The 40 mil seems to work for it as well. Although, okay, the RT got the Brantford, that's great, but there's 2 destroyers. That's gonna be a problem. Shredding the engine on this one, that's for sure. Just keep going. Just keep shooting the engines. Who's angling now?
Another zone
Maybe
captured.
shoot the torpedoes. Torpedo tubes do also hold a little bit of crew, but we got knocked out before we could sink them. So, torpedoes or rockets? Things are mingled in with the coastals. I think I'll just stick with the RP3s.
All hands, abandon ship.
They're more fun anyways. And they should be able to do something against destroyers still. Okay, one of the Clemsons is down. At least one left. kind of tempted to just dump all of my rockets into him. And you know what? I think I'll do just that. And blow my own tail off in the process. Yeah. Well, I do think I did some damage to that Litchfield. But yeah, could have gone better.
Action station. Enemy spotted. All.
And there's Liscum and a Gabbiano in front of it. And those would have been very nice RP3 targets.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
But I guess a Fortimo will have to do it. It's time. Ideally, I'd get it to an artillery range.
Hold your health.
So let's just try and get as close as possible. Mark him.
Destroy the target.
Where is it? There it is. Let's try RTing there.
Target identified.
A Zippo. You see many of those. But the game's about to be over anyways, never mind. We're capturing B. Oh Jesus, it did Zippo in the rear of the ship. I think. There we go. If they lose one more ship, game over. And game over. That should be the arrow spaded. There we go. And then is that lineup done. And now I can continue on with the Blackpool whenever I wanted to do that. But I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. It's been 3 hours again. What do I want to say? There's nothing much news going on. I'm gonna try and have a video out by Wednesday, though no promises. Next stream will be Saturday as usual, unless something gets in between that. And next stream will be trying out the Fritz X again. Although that does also entail me having to grind my German aircraft during the week to get to the 177. Other than that, I have a new video up today, for those that didn't know yet. Although that should have been out like 2 weeks ago originally, but oh well. So I'm gonna try to get a new video out this week somewhere, probably by Wednesday. Next stream will be Fritz X. Other than that, I don't really have anything new to say. Well, I'll make a little community post about the BR changes for Naval, because I forgot to do that. And yeah, thank you all for watching as usual, and I'll see you all around next week. Goodbye, and until then.